Hey, happy 420, everybody. Especially our friends in the Central Standard Time Zone. Welcome to the jungle. If you weren't able to join us this morning for Coffee and Crow, you can always check the tapes. Make sure to tweet out the room. Hello to all our friends down there. Hey, Texas. Monkeys of Anarchy getting a bunch of points this week. Let me get this I'm gonna try and figure out how to quit Roblox. How do you get out of this? We got to talk about why PayPal is a piece of shit. I told you guys I've been selling my sneakers, and I forgot how much I hate banks and how much I hate PayPal. I shout them out in here. I give them free shout outs in here all the time. Why? Oh, because that was my workaround, because the banks here on the vineyard would not let me buy crypto. So I was using my PayPal card. But even today, I'm trying to buy crypto. I'm trying to buy Crow specifically on the crypto.com app with my PayPal card. And it's saying customer service. Contact customer service. I'm like, what the fuck? So, anyways, this is Luton Fire on the Wanted rhythm. Same rhythm we played this morning. Different artist. Buy you guys some time to tweet out the room. Turn me up. Let's go. Throw those emojis. I'm watching you. Tough on the rock. Hey. Nah, cause y'all don't even know, and Luton didn't even know when we were recording the song. But like, we call this island the Rock, just like they call Jamaica the Rock. And even though people think life is sweet on Martha's Vineyard, I'll tell you what. Life tough on the rock. See them all trouble they are bad. Some try run but can't escape. Who know dead by gun get incarcerated. You know see trouble they are yard. See them all trouble they are bad. Some try run but can't escape. Who know dead by gun get incarcerated. Alright, picture this. Them a roll like the boss is deep. Stepping like a freak with expensive chicks. All kind of things with the car with a house burning. So when you hear from the south, it's a trick. You know, since the gas plus collide with enough man money. Now they must buy the latest snitch. Today we all on the way, so you back up in a it. Run the cars and public. Tell them to run come. Tap in my weakness. So they are young. Come on, don't get lazy on me. You don't have to throw emojis the whole show. I'm not asking you to do it for an hour and a half. Just do it for the song, motherfucker. Some try run out, can't escape. Who know the bike gun get incarcerated? Wait till a man come now. Back up me foot and run. Cause me no want it by gun. Till a man come now. Everything with them I will drop a gun. Some deaf, some blind, some dumb. Till a man. Till a man. Wait till a man. Trouble they are yard. See them all trouble they are bad. Love try run but can't escape. I couldn't incarcerate. Trouble they a yard, same old trouble they a broad. Try run but can't escape. I couldn't some incarcerate. Trouble they a yard, same old trouble they a broad. Are you guys getting this patois vibe down yet? So, trouble day ayad, same trouble day abroad, means same troubles we have here are the same troubles people have everywhere. There are messages in all these songs. Even though they have the same goddamn rhythm in the background, they are very different tunes. Wait till I'm morning. We'll be back here in the morning for Coffee and Crow. But right now, welcome to the jungle. 3 goddamn retweets. Is it because you guys were so busy throwing emojis? Yeah, that must have been it. That must have been it. We got this algorithm pinned. You hear that, Elon? We burned through our second 420. It's baseball season. You guys got to roll with me. Big news this morning was Fulcrum Finance added Atom to their trading pool, to their FLP trading pool. So now we can go up to 50x long or short on Cosmos Atom, on the Chronos chain. Because you know we love our leverage trading. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to hit the mic button, whether you've been here since November of 21, like Texas, or if you're just showing up, if you're just learning about crypto, if you're just learning about NFTs, if you're just learning about leverage trading, whatever stage of this process journey you are at, we are here to meet you and show you what's going on. So I hope I'm not the only one that went long on Atom at $11 this morning. That was a no-brainer. 30x leverage. I'll take it. No, 25. Has anybody actually staked the $300? Or actually, it's not $300. What's 300 times $1.07? $321. Has anybody staked the $321 to go 50x long on Fulcrum? You don't have to come up here, you shy little babies. You don't have to come up. Just throw me a thumbs up if you've actually staked those FLP tokens and you're a real goddamn DJ going 50x on Chronos. You might be the only one. If you are, wow. Tough crowd. So you can check out the pinned tweets. You can retweet them if you feel like, but a bunch of stuff happened today. A bunch of stuff happened in the past couple hours besides the Fulcrum Finance thing. So word on the street is FTX has recovered $7.3 billion in assets. And if you recall, back in October, November of last year, when FTX was falling apart and taking the rest of the crypto industry with it, they were trying to put together, I think, 4 billion or 5. And Sam had said that he had 2 locked down. So like they only needed another 3 to be straight with everybody. So if there's 7.3 billion, then they've got a little bit left over. Then I see that FTT token. Oh, look at this. Texas was kind enough to put it down there in the comments. I'm going to pin it to the top because he can't come up here. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. After 5:35. Yeah, so 15 minutes in. And then mic button's locked. Yeah, can't come up. FTT is at $2.16. up from. I'm dragging my finger on your screenshot like I can. Like I'm in the app. Okay, so it went up from like $1.40 to $2.16. That's a lot. Yeah, it says it right here. That's a 65% increase. So imagine if you were leveraged on that. Imagine if you were just 25x like Fulcrum Finance. So hold on. What did we just say? I'm doing math on the fly here. 65%. 1600. 1600. So if you had $100, you'd come out with $1,600. In what? An hour? How long did that take? That's the 4-hour chart. Nope, 1-hour chart. What are these letters? Hold on a second. Texas, now you gotta come up here. Why is your app in Russian? Or are you stealing screenshots? Or are you on a weird VPN? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Jim Star's here. Hey, buddy. KD? Is that the real KD? Let me check. Nope, it's the fake KD. Oh, well. D-Rod, my guy, was up here this morning. I hope y'all checked the tapes. It was a great show. Except for Jimmy, of course. Douchebag. Oh, here, retweet my 4,200 crow purchase. I was proud of that. That was before they locked my card. So I bought 4,200 crow, and now they won't let me buy any more. Wow, it must get really quiet if I mute. All right. I forgot no one was here. So maybe I bought too much. 4,200 really isn't that much. Are there daily limits? I don't know. I'm talking to myself. Hey, Montana passed a bill to protect Bitcoin and crypto mining. Another Bitcoin miners bill. Another day, another state passing this legislation on their own. So it's kind of like with it's kind of following the same trajectory as marijuana in like the early 2000s. Just state by state, one by one, we'll start to get Bitcoin on track. What else did I put up here? Oh yeah, shout out to Robinhood. I give them a lot of free shout outs. We'll get them to sponsor one of these days. Oh, we should shout out our real sponsors. Rise and Mine, going live on Arbitrum. They're secretive guys. I don't know. I can't get them to come in here, but shit, the check's clear, and they're the only ones on Chronos that don't nickel and dime my ass. Every other project is like, well, can we do this instead? And of course, we're open to that. Look, we're family. The projects that sponsor this show are family. So I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying. These guys, for some reason, they got that money. And they're not coming to tell us about Arbitrum, which means we got to go find out on our own. The VVS moles dropped their game. And what was I telling you about Robinhood? Oh, Robinhood has advanced charts now. It shows the RSI, which is something that I want to start talking about because we never talk about RSI. And if we're going to be doing leverage trading and proper technical analysis, got to be talking about the RSI. That's the relative strength index. So we are going to start using Robinhood for prices. Don't let crypto.com be your daddy. Don't let any centralized exchange be your daddy. Do I use Webull? No, I don't use Webull.
How is having your crypto on Robinhood safer than crypto.com? Robinhood's a bunch of, who has a lot of Robinhood stock? FTX and Sam. That's silly.
That was a word salad. But FTX is up 65%, Texas. So
I know. I put it in your chat.
who's silly?
I mean, like anyone who still thinks FTX is going to be a thing is silly.
I mean, they keep buying it. Do you remember back in the day? Because it was, I mean, of course you do. But do you remember back in the day when we first started these shows and we were talking about when Sam did that interview and he first started laying out his, uh, you know, his theory of black boxes and just putting money in the box, and that was when the guys from the Bankless podcast were like, "Oh, you're like describing a Ponzi scheme," and he's like, "Yeah, no, you remember this?"
Yeah, wasn't there some also like some really critical numbers that came out today?
Well, they're just throwing money in the box again. You know, that's all they're doing, and the numbers are going up because it turns out the box found all the money that they said they lost last year. Remember that?
So this was a dump then pump rather
It's a
than a pump.
dump. It's a dump and pump, bro. It's a dump and pump.
So
Exactly.
they intentionally manipulate the prices for it to go really down, cost his life
And
in
this is
jail.
nothing new. This is nothing new. People act like FTX is the only exchange that was manipulating the markets to liquidate short and long positions of their users. I think this is going on a lot more than people think. Why does Bitcoin move the way it does? That shit just spikes and then drops.
Bitcoin's
Why?
drunk.
I don't know. I see a lot of speculation of market manipulation, and I'm prone to believe it these days. With Crow going sideways, just put. Just watching. But my predictions from yesterday still
What about
stand, bro. I
the
I closed
Kronos
I
chain?
closed my longs and then we came down and I'm long at the same spots. 6.8 on Crow, $1.08 on Matic, and I didn't get a chance to go long on Adam again, but I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. What were we saying?
This tweet by the official Kronos chain account, based on the latest updates on the Crow supply and inflation, what options do you think chain governance should explore? And then they had keep current trajectory, burn more flow, increase inflation. And overwhelming, people want people to burn that Crow.
88%. There's still a day left. So, oh, did you pin it up already?
That's right.
47,
Uh,
4,800 votes.
I want them to put all this Crow that they want to burn towards their GameFi. Like, if you
Of
want to
course you do. Of
accelerate,
course you do, Texas.
yeah, I do. I do. That's what I
But
want.
they have Crow for the GameFi people. They've got plenty in the Kronos Labs stash. Like they've got Crow. They don't need the transaction Crow, and they don't need anything from us. The burn mechanics are interesting. It's interesting that they even asked. And you know what's more interesting to me? The fact that there's 4,800 votes. That's Kronos. That's all. That's like
90,000 views. 90,000 views, 4,000 votes. That's some bad math.
well, I don't do that kind of math. So you tell me what's the average? What's normal?
Well, I mean, I think that if you're going to
Well, let's look at
participate,
your
like, you
tweet,
should
right?
vote.
You
There,
tweeted.
there should be
You've got
90,000, at
66
least.
views and 2 likes. One
Right,
out of
but
30.
that's not. This is a gold official account. Like, they should have at least 10% of the views voting.
I mean, they've got 450 likes on 90,000 views. I don't know. I don't understand these metrics. I tell people to throw emojis because I think that has something to do with Twitter analytics, you know? But we don't know. Actually, we should know, right? Didn't Elon go open source with the code?
Bro, the new code sucks. I'm seeing people that follow me all the time and I don't follow them, and I'm like, yo, what is my timeline full of now? What is going on?
I
What is
don't
this
know what's going
madness?
on. My Twitter sucks right now. And like people are getting mad at me saying I unfollowed them. I didn't unfollow you. Twitter unfollowed you. I didn't do that shit.
Eddie Kennedy doesn't like you anymore.
Oh, you're really watching, huh, Tex? I was crying. I was crying under his tweet. I was like, bro, I showed my mom that you were following me. How are you gonna unfollow me? He engagement farmed me. Check the tapes. Remember? I said Robert Kennedy is following me. I don't know why. So I followed him, and then a couple days later he unfollowed me. I'm like, oh,
To
he
be
got
fair
me.
though, he did
Oh, he got me.
unfollow half of his followers too. So you were just lumped in with all the rest of them.
That's what I'm saying. He weaned it down, but he was looking for new followers, so he went out and followed a bunch of people. I see you, Robert Kennedy, running for president. I see you. Maybe I should run for president. What do you think, Tex?
I think that if
Do you
you
think Kronos Chain
want
needs a
that,
mayor? I think Kronos needs a mayor.
I
I
mean,
think
maybe a
Chains
governance
need a
body.
mayor. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have hurt feelings. You need
No,
time
fuck that.
zone
Everybody's always
captains.
talking about, oh, my blockchain has the best community. How do you have a community with no structure? Like you
I
need
agree with that.
structure. So what
But
kind of what would
like
you call it? You don't want to have a
I
president.
I would have time zone captains.
Time zone captains? What is this? Capture the flag? Get out of
Yes,
here with that shit.
yes. So you'd have like 12 individuals that would run like the community or help engage with the community, and they'd have a different time zone that they're really an hour.
Oh, so
That
you
way,
want me to compete with Leonardo down there? Look, he's already surprised.
well, it's like
We're in the same time zone. So
you're going
like
to be
who's
in
going to be
maternity.
captain?
You're going to be in maternity eventually, and then
You got to
someone's
fight
going
everybody in
to.
Texas, and there's more than massholes. I'll tell you that much. It's like me, Mr. Hoddle, fucking Hyper, Slim Lion, if you can ever find him. I think he's from New Hampshire, actually. We're gonna scratch that. We're gonna act like I never said it. We're moving on. We're moving on. Hey, Zaza's down there. Hey, Kazan. Bobo, you want to say hi to Kazan? Where'd she go? Oh, she was just here. She took the charging cable. So we've got 14%. Let's see how this goes.
I'm looking for that next IGO. What's coming up on VVS?
Ooh, Texas. Feeling froggy, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
You feeling froggy? You got to leap, baby. Let's find this man an IGO, an ICO, an IPO, whatever
Is it going
you
to be
got.
Fortune? Is Fortune our next IGO?
Fortune, yes.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be done through VVS. I don't
You
think.
got some? I'm looking for some. Looking for that Fortune token, man. Who's got some?
Not me, but I know Schwiz definitely implemented a new idea on your show when I suggested it, so that's pretty cool with the Ryoshi Tales.
Yeah, right.
And
We got to get him back in here.
yeah, that was a good time. It was nice to see him kind of let loose.
Hell yeah. Last year I met him in person at NFC NYC right around this time. Took him out to get his first slice of New York City pizza.
And
Oh,
how did he
nice.
repay you, Alpha? How did he repay you?
Oh, don't do that. Stop. Leonardo sent us a play. God bless. Hypercycle through Ajax, Fireplay, NFA, LMAO. It's a lot of letters, bro. But I can break it down for everybody. Not financial advice. Ajax. Ajax? AGIX. I've seen this one before. I've never messed with it. What is it, Texas?
NFA token? I don't
No,
make an NFA
Ajax.
token. Ajax.
There's no NFA token.
There should be.
Actually,
He
there
would buy
probably is.
that.
Yeah.
I have not heard
There's
Lionar's.
axolotl NFTs. There's
Yeah,
an
Gaia.
NFA token.
The Axololo NFT. I'm not
And the
buying.
consensus yesterday, after 300 people listened back to the space, is that we were too hard on Gaia ecosystems. So shame on all of you. Shame. Yeah. You were mean to that kid. Why are you guys so hard on him?
Right, but if you've got a really bad idea and you're going to spend 6 months working on something, and we can prevent you from wasting thousands of hours.
Bro, we let everybody else go ahead with their bad ideas, and like, come on, we support everybody's bad ideas around here.
Maybe we should have stopped that. Maybe we should have hey, you're not going to make it. Try incorporating with an already established company.
We tried that, Texas. We tried that last year. We were like, all right, it's too many enough. It's too many NFTs. Let's focus on what we've got here, We've got solid projects, solid communities. Let's circle the wagons, huddle the troops.
Your foundation cannot.
And then 40 new projects came through the next day.
Charity.
What? No, I don't want to hear any more of this 15% to charity. I don't want to hear it. It's not a selling point. Just make it the status quo. You know what I mean?
You can't say part of your utility is we're going to give back 25% of the mint to the original holders. You might as well just change the mint price.
Where do you even get this data from? We gave back 1,400% of the mint to our community. So do that math. Right?
Exactly.
We took in 40,000 and we gave out 140,000. So I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's a utility, but it's definitely a bonus and a mint incentive, right? It's not like you're not giving back to the holders, but I wouldn't say it's like a utility for the whole collection, just for a benefit of the mint, really.
So if you mint for 200 and in a month you get 20 crow back, 10%, that does something for you. Why not mint at 180?
Well, it depends on what kind of mint you're talking about, because there's reflective mints, right? So I know Crodu specifically, they have some mint or some launch pads where they mint, and they start at different increments. They'll start at, let's say, 20 crow, goes up to 30 crow, 40, 50 crow, depending on the time frame you get in. And then once a certain percentage is hit, the price goes up, but you're giving back a certain percentage. And the earlier you get in, the more royalties you get instantly. It's not after mint out. But there's a different types of ways to do it.
I am a fan of escalating mint prices. I feel that those who get in early should get a lower price than those who are waiting to see if it actually mints out in the secondary. I feel that that's a good strategy for those who are
isn't that the case for any project that launches at the bottom of the market, like anyone who launched on Crow in the past 2 months?
No, so if the first week you mint, you mint for 50 crow. The second week, then you can mint for 100 crow. In a month, it's going to be 100. It's going to be 150 crow, and then
so it's like a Dutch auction.
Yeah, Dutch auction scale.
Interesting. They don't use the actual Dutch auction clock anymore. It's just a tourist attraction. In Amsterdam, which is where the Dutch auction was invented.
Would you ever consider that for the Thundercats to
increase the mint?
If
we were going to increase the mint, all we would do is shut down the USDC, because the USDC is basically a $2 discount.
But if you said, okay, for the next 30 days, we're going to keep mint price as is, but in 30 days, we are going to increase the mint price by 10%. And remember, when we mint out, we're going to give away, Alpha's secret recipe or something. That would probably entice people to mint now.
I'm also not the guy who's trying to mint out immediately. We don't know who's coming to Kronos next week. We don't know who's teaching their friends and family how to download the DeFi wallet and not just hold these things when they send it to them, but do it themselves to trade tokens, trade NFTs, stake NFTs, stake tokens, earn rewards, compound, do
Alpha, speaking of
transactions on the
stake,
chain, sell blocks. What are we doing here? Selling blocks. It's a
anything
blockchain.
new on those stake NFTs, the chefs NFTs, or anything of that?
What about the chefs?
Anything new or exciting about the chef NFTs or the steakhouse stuff? Anything? I mean,
They
I
they've
haven't heard in a
they've
while.
moved on from chefs. They're doing cows now. But there's new exciting stuff for Thundercats. There's a few new projects on Chronos that are going to be token gated. So you're going to need at least one Thundercat. And people forget that if you hold 10 Thundercats, you get whitelisted trading for Thunder. And
So
the
you pay no
bottom,
tax on
what?
Thunder. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
zero tax. Zero tax. And everybody else is paying the tax, which we are burning, all of the all the paperwork out there, which is like maybe a couple of paragraphs that we've given to different websites, say that the circulating supply is 4.2 billion, but our anniversary is coming up in a week, and the next stage is to go from 4.2 billion to 420 million.
Any other token gate ideas for the Thundercats?
Well, we've got the Jungle Dex, which is a Chronos Perpetuals exchange where you don't have to use your own money. It's just 30 days of test trading on the test net, and we're doing a contest. So whoever is the best trader, just by skill and luck, of course, there's a little luck.
Fulcrum's going to do that soon too, but
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
like that
win
idea.
$1,000.
I bought an ETH NFT, a Moonbow, and it's like essentially the same idea on ETH, and she's a pretty good trader. But yeah, I'd like to see that same thing on the Chronos side with Fulcrum, helping for the up down options on crypto.com, the only NFT marketplace that I would keep my funds, and then Fulcrum.
So you're a Fulcrum fan.
I can't use Fulcrum because I'm unwilling to do anything illegal or questionable.
So you're a weenie.
I'm a weenie, yeah,
Amazing.
100%.
Atlas, what about you?
Yeah, I have not used Fulcrum. Yeah, I guess my main chain is going to be crypto.com. Chronos is kind of where I'm at, but I've kind of one of my
You're a
Let's all
projects is
Kabasa.
Chronos.
Kabasa.
yeah, dude, there's so many chains out there, bro. I just recently branched out to Polygon, and then the EGLD blockchain, the Multiverse X. So one of my projects is kind of not my project, but a project I'm a moderator for. Is kind of moving onto that chain and taking some of the successful parts here to try to onboard more Chronos people. So I've got to see what they're all about. Their apps are pretty fluid over there, and a little more advanced than what I've been seeing over here. So it's kind of cool to see the differences on
Whoa, all
different
right, all
blockchains.
right. I was gonna say, tell us about it, but take it easy. Take it easy. No, but tell us about it.
I mean, I guess a lot of the communities they have like I don't know, they're close knit. So like every time a project goes onto the EGLD blockchain, they have to have like all the proper documentation to start a project. They have to be like vetted. and all the information's like on their websites, and you can see like everything about every founder, and their contract address and their allocated funds to everything, without like having to search the blockchain and actually like know how to read it a little bit. You can just go to the website and check out any projects on the blockchain and see all that information at easy glance. So I like that aspect of it.
Yeah,
And 65% of the tokens are locked up on the entire chain. So that's pretty wild.
60% is locked up for how long?
I don't know if it's like the chain itself has it locked, but I think it's like all the project people in there are like locking up their tokens because there's like huge rewards to do a lock.
Interesting. All right, I'm putting the link for the Thundercats mint up top. I highly recommend minting while Crow is under 7 cents. Your best deal is to mint in Crow. It's 199 Crow, and it's the lowest entry price we've ever had for this ecosystem. You're going to need one for these token gated projects that we've been building, including the faucet. So for 199 Crow, you can always know that you can go and claim 10 Crow if you run out. So that's a dope project that's gonna come more and more in handy as Crow goes up and as they burn it, because that seems to be the consensus here. 90% of the chain wants to burn it. So what are they gonna say? No?
Let it burn. Let it burn.
Let it burn, baby. We got 30 billion. I think it's a solid amount. If we can go from, if Thunder can go from 4.2 billion to, well, we started at 420 billion. Let's just go back to that. So if we can reduce by 90%, then they can burn something. I think 10 years from now, we probably won't feel the same way. But at the moment, we could use a good, and a burn means buy it off the market and burn it. Doesn't mean continue burning what they've been burning from a wallet that's been holding it on the Ethereum chain. That's not helping us. That's just part of the, migration from MCO to Crow and to Chronos, their own blockchain, which only started November of 2021. Let's remember that, everybody. We were the first ones here. We should feel good about that.
Yes, sir. That was nice to be in the chain that's actually like started from the beginning. It's kind of dope to see the progress and how everything's been unfolding. So
that's got to be our biggest leverage point, right? Like, we were here on day one, and we've been here every day since. I've done almost 23,000 transactions on one wallet. So that's got to mean something to these guys. They don't talk to us, so we don't know. But it's got to mean something.
Yeah, I got a question for you. How do you feel about the Pi coin, the network that's never going to come out, that I'm hopeful it comes out soon? Or
yeah,
do you know about it?
I keep forgetting about it. I mean, I've got all these tokens.
What are you mining on your phone?
I was up until like 6 or 7 months ago.
Okay. I got a little mining node on my computer running for it, so getting a little extra benefit on there, and hopeful that these the coins drop. They say their estimated value is at like $300 something right now, and I got about 3,000 of them. So I hope when they come out that's true, because your boy's gonna definitely take profits then.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like we got all amped up a month or two ago when they first started talking about the mainnet launch, and there were some sales. There were some markets out there that ended up allowing trading. I forget which ones, but we saw volume, and it's still over $300, which means like there is no supply.
Yeah. Sadly, I have 90% locked up for the extra bonuses for like a couple years, but it's definitely worth it if it comes out in a couple years. So I mean,
Hey,
10% though, still at $300, dude.
yeah.
That's a pretty penny.
Look, like 20 years ago, there was a moment. No, wait a second. More than 20 years ago. 30, 35 years ago. When the internet started, right? It was like nobody knew which companies were going to make it, right? You had to invest in a bunch of them. But if you didn't invest in any of them, you got left behind completely over the next 10 years. So we're facing a very similar situation. You keep mining Pi, you keep buying Crow while it's under 7 cents.
I'm holding my intestines up. I got a hernia.
You got a hernia?
Yeah.
You're 10 years old. You can't get a hernia.
How do you know? Oh, man.
I'm a doctor. Don't take that. Oh. Well, it's 6 o'clock, so I guess we're checking these numbers on my phone. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let them be you, Daddy. Except for you, Texas. It's fine. That means get your tokens off the exchanges. Own your keys. Own your crypto. Got any questions?
Crypto.com has never lost one crow or one penny.
Yeah, except for that $2 million they sent to the Australian lady. But,
they have never lost a dime of my money.
All right. Of your money. Got you. Bitcoin, according to them, is at $30,000. ETH is at 1,940. Climbing. Interesting. Matic is at $112. Cosmos is at 1150. Let's go, baby. Chronos, just watching. 6889. Big winners. Multi-chain, 14% gain. Adventure Gold, 10. Galaxy, 7. Helium, 7. Terra Luna, 6%. And Rally, 5%. Ampleforth, 4%. I used to hold that. Jimmy's coming up here. Word.
I lost. When you say you didn't lose any money, I haven't lost any money either, other than the I guess it's not lost. The Binance Smart Chain, I transferred it on a different chain to my DeFi wallet, and it's just kind of stuck there. I'm too lazy to bridge it because it's on the Ethereum chain. And then I did sell some Crow for some USDC, and USDC went down like 0.005%. And on a $3,000 transfer, I lost like $30, and I was like, what the hell? Like 2 seconds ago, this was up regular price. So you gotta watch out for that.
No, it can be a bitch. We're here to tell you all those little idiosyncrasies that can get you in Web3. Sending tokens to the wrong blockchain, sending tokens on the wrong blockchain, sending tokens to the wrong wallet. None of this is reversible because this is one-way technology. That's how the cryptography works. It wouldn't be any good to us if they could reverse it. That's why we got away from banks and credit cards and fractional reserve bullshit. Hey, Jimmy.
What's up? Hey, yo, Alpha. What's going on? Good day, everybody. Well, I just wanted to say that one of your favorite collection is trending in the last 1 hour, creatures. You remember them?
Billy Rack?
Yeah, for some reason people are just buying it, so maybe there might be some alpha there.
Buying it where? Where are they
I don't
buying
know. It's just coming up on the radar here in the past hour. Like it's up 45%, and
Trending our young
you know.
Trending.
But anyway, it's all good though. Susubia is doing very well, I must say. And we just airdropped another 250 USDC to our top holders. And we just recently gave out a Zuma, bought Candy and 2 back, muted and unmuted. So, it's all love in Susu land. And very soon we'll be having another Susu mint again. So if there's any project out there downstairs below that wants to hook up on some collab, I'm very much open to. And also, there's a new mint coming out tomorrow. It's looking very good. Crazy Monsters. I think probably you would have seen it about on Twitter. So just look.
Crazy what?
Crazy Monsters.
Crazy
Yeah.
monsters.
Where are they
Oh.
launching? Where are they launching?
They're launching on their own website. So
Hey, and Texas, you never told us about the $1 masks on crypto.com that ended up popping off and
That's
diamond.
crazy. Yeah,
Wait,
I
oh,
I
that's crazy. After the fact, like you're the guy that's supposed to tell us this shit.
I sometimes I DM you and it doesn't get there in time.
Oh
So
no
like,
no
you want
no!
the?
I look
Is it
back.
text?
I checked our DMs
I
and our text
yeah.
messages.
I hit Cole on this one
Nada,
because
nothing.
yeah, I apologize. Did you mint the Earth the king thing? That was silly.
I haven't minted
Another
anything on
crypto.com
crypto.com
NFC in a
long
while.
time, long time.
Would you
In
have bought
fact,
one for $1?
yeah, dude, $1.
See,
I
that's the
just
thing.
sold
Is like
my opening night. I sold my opening night NFT that they airdropped us for like $3 or something. So I would have bought three of them. It's just sitting in my
well, it
wallet
was
over
one
there.
per wallet. It was one per wallet.
Oh, then I would have bought one of them, and I would have sold it for $150. Pew, pew, pew. No, I don't know. Seemed like a good play. Susu Bears is a good play. Minting Thundercats during the space is always a good play because we airdrop you marbles. We've got at least 4 marbles if you guys are minting Thundercats. Crazy Monsters with 3 Z's. Nice. April 13th. For those of you who don't know how the Thundercats mint works, 100% of the Crow or USDC that you mint with goes into liquidity pairs with Thunder at current prices. And that's on Crodex. And it goes to the dead wallet, which means we'll be able to trade on it forever. So Thundercats represent long-term Chronos vision. And psyched to see so many popping up as people's PFPs these days. Because we don't really push it on you. We just leave it there. We leave it there for everybody to get involved with at their own pace, because we never know the way this market's going to go. Crow could go lower. Crow could go down to 5.5.
Don't you dare say that. No, I'm
I'm
kidding.
just saying. I mean, I
got my
always
two
have to
cats.
keep that in the back of my head. It breaks my heart because my long positions won't be able to handle that. You guys know I keep it leveraged to the teats. So the good news is Crow staying under 7 cents has allowed us to get 60,000 Crow on the L Crow side of Tectonic. So big up yourself. 60,000 plus 130,000 is almost back to 200K, which is where we were before we got liquidated when Crow took a dump from 9 cents. Hey, Stony, what's good? You guys know this guy?
No, I thought it was Louis' friend.
Stony Baloney. I'll follow him if he says something.
Yo, you remember when Louis was up in here freestyling, bro? That guy came in hot. It's Louis, baby.
Louis is always gonna come in hot, man. He's got that energy, and I fucking love him for that shit. You don't find enough of it, and it's hard. It's hard, just personally. It's hard to keep the energy up twice a day on these shows. But I know if I just start, giving you some low energy vibes, this shit isn't gonna work. So, gotta keep it up. Stony, it's your last chance, bud. I'm doing the laundry. I'm making leverage trades. I'm booting people. We got 9 minutes until our second and
favorite and final 420. And Stoney sounds like a guy that would love 420. So hit that mic button before I lose my shit. Stoney, what are you doing to me? All right, get him out of here.
How many whales in an
Gabe's been calling
NFT
me
project
motherfuckers.
would it take to totally manipulate?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me, Mr. Chronos Cruisers? You give
I'm
those
thinking.
guys, you give them so much leeway. That is the most manipulated project on the chain.
Nah, Alpha. Now you faded that project.
Oh shit!
You
I thought I was gonna get hundreds,
no,
and this
no
is a
way.
tough
You
crowd.
faded that project, and now it's pumped up, and now everybody's mad at it for for no. That's just a lovely project.
Wait, everyone's mad at me.
No,
I'm
no,
not
not mad at
posting.
you. Mad at Chronos Cruisers. It's yes, yeah,
We should have bought them at 1,800. I
yeah.
guess we
Should have minted them.
thought it was ridiculous, and now they're 10,000. And Texas has 3 of them.
5 of them. But no, like if you have like 3% of the supply, could you put such a wall up on the floor price that you would be essentially controlling it?
If you own 3%,
Like if it's a 10,000 mint and you have
yeah.
300 of the NFT, so you could
No, you can't control a floor with 3%. Not a chance. It takes
how much?
one person to undercut you to change a floor. So,
Right. Okay. So no, this is what I'm trying to get at. You like the project. You want the
no, I don't.
project. No. Okay. There's a project you like, and you are a moderate whale, and you want the floor price to go down so you can convince other people to lower their floor price so you can sweep up their NFTs. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so let's say I want the chimp. I want to buy chimps at 800. Right now, the floor price is 1,000. So I take my 20 chimps and I put them at 800, and I see if other people follow suit.
Oh,
And then as
that's what
soon
they
as
do with
other
the marbles
people,
every day. You ever see the guys that sell marbles? They do that every day. They set the price by putting 30 of them, like 50 crow under the floor at whatever they want to set it at, really. And then everybody else drops their price. And then I don't know what they do after that. I usually just buy a couple and hold them for the minted rewards. But that's me, that's just me. And then I give them out to whoever mints Thundercats because I don't know. I just think guys and girls should be minting Thundercats. Doesn't matter who you are.
Sorry, Alpha.
There you go. I got my 2.
Sorry, Alpha.
Yeah, Atlas does. Jimmy does.
Yeah, Alpha. Please, can you tell me about this Shanghai and Capella Ethereum historic moment?
Yeah, everybody needs to chill because, like we've been saying, the Shanghai upgrade is a great occasion for Web3 in general, but it does not mean that massive amounts of Ethereum are unlocking to be dumped on your head. That is not what's happening here. The people that staked Ethereum on the Beacon chain are the people that do not need that ETH. I know, Texas knows, because we staked ETH for ETH 2.0, and we didn't put ETH in there that we needed.
and then you sent it to the wrong ETH address, and then
Stop! I
crypto
told that story already.
blessed you. Daddy blessed you.
You know what they ended up doing? They took $150, which was like half of my rewards for staking it, because I made like $300 in ETH for staking. I was like, fuck. But so is life. You learn these lessons. Hopefully my $150 bought all of you a lesson. But the numbers don't lie, Let me see, because I wrote it down. Shanghai upgrade, April 12th, 14% of Ethereum is locked on the Beacon chain. So what do you say, Tex? Is 14% something to manipulate the market with?
Oh, absolutely. I think you can do it with less than 14%. I
Yeah,
think you
but
probably
14%, the most you could do is drop the market 14%. And that would be a massive manipulation.
Wait a second. That's Bach math.
That's what?
That's Bach math. You know, if you drop down 90%, you can only go down 10% more. That's the type of math. Remember,
If you sell 10% of the supply into the market, you can only drop the price 10%.
No, I don't think. I think you could do more damage than that.
How the fuck is that possible?
I would need a whiteboard and some expo markers and.
Okay, here's your whiteboard. It's called the Jungletron. Stony Baloney, you motherfucker. He pin bombed us. Where is he? Is he still down there? Where'd he go? Did I follow him?
He dipped. He got in and dipped.
We'll find him. We'll find him. Pay no attention to the man that pin bombed us.
Okay, so the next major event that I can see on the horizon is Americans getting their tax returns back and then pumping something.
Doesn't have to be tax returns. I mean, yes, it needs
But that's
to be
a big thing. You know, money coming in from the government and then, you know, money going
Yeah,
out.
well, this is that time of year that they are coming in, and savings are at an all-time low, 3.7%. The lowest since 2007.
Are you saying that people are going to be boring and put that money into savings accounts? Because that sucks.
No, I think people are degens at heart, and they're going to stop paying the mortgages first. We've already seen it. It has begun. It won't go down like 2008, but
I just hope for the best, man. I just hope everything starts going up. I got a little bit of bag of crow. I want to let it sit there, 10x on that bad boy, hopefully 20x eventually in the next coming years. I got my helium token sadly branching over to the freaking Solana chain. So I got helium miners giving me token that's almost useless right now. But
hey, man,
if it goes back
helium
up
is
to
in
its
the
all-time
top
high,
10 today. It's up 7%.
That's what I'm talking about. It was up the other day too when you were talking about numbers. I was like, hell yeah. So it's nice to see it climbing a little bit. I mean, it's only $1.50 something compared to the $55 all-time high. So
yeah,
once
but
that goes
also
back up,
let's remember, everybody, that we don't need Crow to 10x in price to be profitable here, because we can make 20% APR easy anywhere on DeFi on your Crow, and 20% is a great APR if you're looking outside of DeFi at the real world. You're not getting anything more than 4-5%, period. And that's because they're desperate right now. My dad was so excited to tell me that he got a certificate of deposit at 5% from the bank. I was like, bro, why would you do that? A. B, if they're offering you 5%, there's a reason. They need the cash. They need your cash. Don't give it to them. Buy Bitcoin. Buy Crow. Stake it. And happy 420. We did it. We did it again. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every damn day. Congratulations, everybody. You're doing a great job. If nobody told you that today, fuck them. You're doing a great job. We got a couple of minutes left here. The mic button is always free. Just tweet out this goddamn room because only 12 of you did. And there's, 30. What? 30? Where's everybody? Legion. That's a dope picture, man. That looks like my neck of the woods, except I don't have a card, so I could not take a picture like that. NFT Pat's got the crypto.com mask. What's the floor on those things? Come on, Tex, you gotta know.
I think 37 last time I peeked.
$37? Wow.
So a dollar to 37 is not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's the best fucking play around. A 37x is the best play around. I don't care who you are. Crypto.com, you guys are all right with me. My buddy Texas told me you guys are okay. So There you go. No, stop. They're good. They follow regulations. They dot their T's, dot their I's. They cross their T's. They're not dummies
The
like
Boy
me.
Scouts of cryptocurrency. The choir boys.
Pew, pew, pew. And like the card is good. If you guys can get it, get it. And then definitely get your tokens over to the DeFi wallet. Put them to use. Stake them with these solid platforms like Crodex, Board Candy, and of course our sponsors, CroSwap, and their new product, Rise and Mine, on Arbitrum. I even have a pinned tweet up here of their new free-to-play mobile game, optional microtransactions. Portion of these will be allocated to buybacks and burns of ZMB. That's what I'm talking about. Those are all the those are all the buzzwords I want to hear. You got burn mechanics, you got free to play, you got microtransactions. Hank is a smart dude. Yes, he was part of SafeMoon. Whatever happened to SafeMoon? They had a big problem a couple weeks ago. Anyone know? The same thing. It was the same thing that happened to Thunder. Same exact exploit. They attacked the liquidity pool and threw the ratio way off and just bought a ton of it in one place for cheap, and then or no, it wasn't the same as Thunder because they had access to burn the okay. So in the pairing was BNB and SafeMoon, and they had access through the update to burn the SafeMoon side of the LP in every wallet. So they just burned all of it, which brought the value of SafeMoon way up against BNB, right? And then they just dumped it for like millions of dollars and took all the liquidity. Craziness. I don't know how you survive because they took $1,000 worth of Crow out of our liquidity and then we fixed it. But SafeMoon lost like 30 million. And there was another exploit the other day. 30 million. What was that? That was yesterday. There's a website. I forget what it's called. It's got a really ironic name, like everything's fine in web3.com. And it's just a compilation of exploits, blockchain exploits. You ever seen this text? It's chronological.
I'm looking at the
Everything's
Crypto.com
fine in
project.
Web3.
Would not be minting meta dolls. I don't think much of it, but I do see Sean Merriman in a Twitter space with Mice Media. Kind of interested in seeing what he has to say. Dude was a beast in the NFL, but he was loose cannon.
Oh, we've got some NFL players in the Thunder project. We've got Tim Scott.
Yeah, I need to go talk to him.
I just saw him in a space this morning, and I was on the Thundercats account, and he was following it, and then I remembered I sent him one when he got a pair of shoes. So it's getting to be that time, y'all. If you got something to tell us, you better hit that mic button. If not, make sure you tweet out the room. We always have more people listening back than showing up. And you never know who might find this space that needs to. There's always a lot of good information. Usually we have a lot more projects. This morning and today, I'm not seeing a lot of these Chronos projects that are usually here. So maybe I got to talk to them. Maybe I got to go talk to some people. Maybe I gotta go shake somebody up. I don't know. We gotta shake something up because Crow needs to get over 7 cents so we can have a party. Because we're gonna have a fucking party. I said 10 cents last week. Now I just need it to go to 8. If you can go to 8 cents, I will throw a fucking party. I will give so much shit away. Because we're back to 200,000 crows staked. A 1 cent move is... Where'd Texas go? Oh, man, where's my calculator? If it goes up a cent and we've got 200,000... Oh, no, the phone's dying. Drink your water, brush your teeth. Own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone, not once, not never. That's all your shit going out the window. Write it down. Piece of paper, of course. No screenshots. Put it in a safe, put it someplace safe, and then show somebody else